Aries, can y'all believe it? It's about to be September. Well, by the time y'all watch this, it'll probably be towards the end of August. I'm getting these out, as we roll into September, but I can't believe we're going into September. So, we are taking a look at what to expect in the month of September. Hopefully, this year has not took you down too much. I'm hoping that there's been some progress in y'all's lives as the time has gone on. But let's get into it. So, general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus for a full picture of your situation, okay? Something personalized, you reach me at miatarot.com. That is the only place that you can reach me. Beware of fake profiles. I'll never reach out to y'all to ask you if you want to read or to tell you that you got a message or no shit like that, okay? All right. So, what does Aries need to know in the month of September? There's something that you're dropping. Because you're dropping it, you're doing so much better. Emotionally, I feel like you guys you're feeling good in September. So off top, you're happier since you've been able to like let something go. You got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Hermit here. There will be times where I don't think this is going to be like a consistent overall type of energy, but there will be some times where you'll want to kind of be to yourself, be a little introspective. I don't think that this is something that's permanent, but I do feel like you enjoy your solitude, and you may sometimes withdraw. I'm sure people are wondering like what the hell's wrong with you, but you just need to recharge. You have the King of Swords here, followed by the Two of Wands. There's something that you're going to take a very, what's the word I'm looking for? There's something that you are going to take a, like you're making an executive decision here. And I do feel like once this decision is made, like it's made, it's made. You're not, nothing and no one can change your mind. What is this? What is this on? Ooh, starting over. You have 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, starting over. There's a place in your life where you may be starting over. Maybe relationship or switching up your career path or shit, picking up and moving. But you're very clear about this decision. It's not something that you are questioning. Like you feel very confident in it. Give me more. It's funny. Some of you may feel that there's like stagnant energy. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. And this is for the people, not for the people that like you're trying to create something and it's still not getting off the ground. But this is for the people that once things start to calm down and actually feel calm, you start to wonder if this is stagnant energy. And the first thing that I got from this, now this could be a relationship, a career path, or just life in general, just feels very calm. I feel like you may possibly confuse calmness for stagnation. So understand, and there's a difference between being stagnant and just having calm after living in survival mode. Because that's what I heard initially when I saw those two cards together. I didn't even get the message. I just heard, you know, survival mode. I feel like a lot of you are getting out of that. And you may confuse it as something not growing. Okay? Anything else before I move on? Six of Pentacles. Oop. You know what? because you decide to hold your not hold yourself back, because you decide to no longer hold yourself back, and you go and you do something. Even if you're scared, you do it anyway. There's so much support that is coming your way when it comes to this, and money. So my motto is always going to be to do it scared. Just do it. That's that's the Aries way, is you do it even if you're scared. You don't have to be brave all the time, but there is something here that is going to pay off for you. So make sure you take that leap of faith. All right. We're going to go into career now. All right, career. Let's see. Career. What's going on with Aries career in September? Ooh, I love this. Clear direction. You're taking a very independent stance. You know what you want, you know what you're going for. And also what I really like. You're listening to your intuition, and you are allowing that to guide you, and it is guiding you clearly. Okay? There's also some things that you're doing behind the scenes that you're not really letting people know. Um, yeah, people aren't privy to what you're doing, but you're doing it. Give me more on that High Priestess, please, when it comes to their career. 3 of Cups. I just heard I did it my way. What is up with me hearing that song for some reason? Okay, I just heard I did it my way. I have the 3 of Pentacles here in the reverse. So this is something that you've been building on your own, and I see you celebrating yourself, but I also see you celebrating others or not celebrating others. Well, I mean, you always celebrate others, but what I was trying to say is that I see others celebrating you as well. But initially, it's going to be very, very quiet, very low key. You're doing it on your own. You're not asking for outside help, you know? Now, I don't know if this is because well, I don't know. I think it's you just don't want complications in the way of what you're trying to accomplish. Give me more for Aries. Yep, Strength card. But you have the capability of doing it on your own. You're very um, independent and confident sign. You're very courageous. Even when doing it scared, that's still courage. Like you have the courage to go and do it. But I do feel like there is something here. There's a benefit in doing it by yourself. I don't feel like this is making you weak, and I don't feel like you're coming from a place of ego when working on your own. This is like you're proving something to yourself, and you are building more inner peace, inner confidence, inner power. Yep, because before I feel like what was happening before when it came to your career and the things that you're trying to do is you were allowing people to diminish your shine. You know, putting you into that small little box, telling you you are too much, but that cycle has closed. That chapter, you've closed that door of playing small, and I do feel like now, because you're building that up on your own, it's giving you the boost that you need, the drive that you need. But it is something that you needed to do on your own. You know, when it comes to this career part of it, the main reason why you're the way that you are is because I do feel like in the past there's been people who have tried to control you, and feeling like they knew what was best for you, or feeling like they knew who you were. You're breaking out of that. So this is not only about your career, but it's also about your identity as well, altogether. Ooh. Look at this. If some of you felt like that you didn't have direction as far as with what path you should be on, that's clearing up. That's cleared up really in September. Yeah. You're more intentional. You're more intentional with what you're doing. I feel like you've also let go of some things that may have been blocking your success when it comes to your achievements at work or in your business, whatever it is that you were working on growing. I feel like a wish fulfillment is happening for you in September that you're going to really see. You got positive shit here. I love this. All right. Let's go on to your current love situation in September. What's going on with Aries' current love situation in September? Okay. You have some imbalances that are about to be revealed to you. But the beautiful thing about that is, guess what? You're going to do something about it. You got Leo, Cancer energy here. So you have, well, these came out together. You have some imbalances that are going to be brought to the surface for you to handle, for you to take charge, take action on them, make some decisions. What is this about? Oh, okay. It's a situation that didn't have closure. For some of you, I feel like there's a person that wants to make things right with you, or they're wanting things to have a better flow together because there is something here. There is some reconciliation. They don't want to fight. They don't want to argue with you anymore, or they don't want conflict between the two of you. They feel like there may be something that's ongoing. There may be an ongoing conflict. Let me ask how this person feels about you in September. What are you thinking and feeling about Aries? What they are afraid is you guys get trapped in something. Yeah. Okay. So they're wanting to take action. Maybe it's them that are they're taking action. Well, it could be the both of you. Just take it as it resonates for you. You have Scorpio energy here. You also have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius there. But what this person is thinking and feeling is that if things don't change, if we don't find what works for us, then this could potentially be a missed opportunity. Like I could lose Aries, and so I need to figure out what the hell I need to do in order for us to work this situation out. And so I don't feel like this is somebody here who's going to just sit on the sidelines and do nothing. I feel like they're going to do something. Give me more. Yep. They're wanting a healthy relationship with you. So I feel like a lot of the imbalances that they are seeing, if there's something that's kind of messy between the two of you, if somebody's overexerting themselves, if one person is like, if it's not reciprocal, if it's not a reciprocal connection, or there's something that's toxic about it, something unhealthy about it, this person is wanting to completely wipe the slate clean. How are you seeing it, Aries? Mm. You're trying to see what the truth is. For you, it's like you're wanting to see, you want to see okay, it's funny because I'm like, you're like, is this person really my person? You may be questioning yourself on that. Is this person really my person? So it's like you're trying to see, can we really have a thriving relationship, or should this be something that I let go of? What's the outcome in September? Mm. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Love it. So you guys go from not speaking your piece or not communicating your emotions on certain situations, maybe even holding some stuff back because you feel like it could potentially cause a breakup, just depending on what those emotions are. It's going to be different for all of you, to saying, you know what, let's talk. Let's talk. And the talk, I feel like, is not that bad. I feel like it's actually something that's good because the Ace of Pentacles is somebody who is comforting. You feel like home to this person. They may have even told you that before. So I feel like what's going to happen is, because you guys have this conversation, it does help to establish a firm foundation between the two of you and allow you guys to move forward. Now, oh, hold on, let me switch over real quick. For my single lifers, single life, what's happening for y'all? Is somebody new in the picture in September? No. I don't see anything new coming up for you guys. There feels like there's some sort of restriction that's here. Now, I don't know if you're just kind of keeping people out in the cold, or if you're just not interested in the ones that are coming your way, which is very possible. For some of you, there's something that needs to be healed. You may have some heartbreak still. I feel like it's that. You're keeping people away. I don't think you're interested in opening up to anyone right now. You're kind of in a you're halted. Okay? That's at least what the energy is showing up for right now. At this time, of course, I'm going to do a mid-month overview, so let's see if anything shakes by the middle of September, okay? All right. Now, I didn't do this last time. I will do it this time. Let's do an all signs, their sign to wrap this up. All right, Aries, all signs, their sign. Ooh. If you're dealing with another Aries, you may find out that this Aries has overstepped a boundary, and that could possibly create some chaos in September. If you're dealing with a Taurus, a conversation that you guys have may lead to you looking around. Well, I kind of feel like, I don't know. Why do I feel like the Taurus is keeping their options open? And I feel like you guys have a conversation about it. It might leave you a little confused. If you are dealing with a Gemini, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Gemini is kind of manipulative. They're trying to manipulate you so that way you can't see clearly. What the frick, guys? Okay. Cancer. This has been kind of one-sided, but you're about to receive a wish fulfillment with that one. So I feel like there's going to be healing after, or there's healing on the whole one-sided shit. Basically meaning that this person is going to start reciprocating the energy. You got 111 on the clock, by the way. If you're dealing with a Leo, lots of attention. There's some sort of breakthrough that happens between you and the Leo. And I feel like even with the attention, it's not that they're love bombing you, because this is something that is like, this is true to their heart. This is how they feel. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is drama. You may have to block the Virgo. Maybe the Virgo blocked you, but I feel like things aren't moving forward because they're keeping things challenging. I also feel like this person has others that are involved. If you're dealing with the Libra won't make a decision. They want to be single, to be honest with you. I feel like they want to keep their options open as well. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, as you get to know this Scorpio, or the more that you talk to this Scorpio, the more you're realizing that this person reminds you of somebody from the past, and not in a good way. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius feels like this could be a potential missed opportunity, but they still have emotions for you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn is going to start opening up more. Normally, they're not big on showing emotion, but you're going to start seeing emotion come from them. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius misses you. This has been tough on them. The Aquarius misses you. Like, you live rent free. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is returning after a breakup or an argument between the two of you. So they haven't gone anywhere. They're coming right back. All right, Aries, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, you guys, take care.